On the road with Jason, Tracy, and Joe, Alva. We are heading to Dixon,
Dixon, Metro Granite.
a couple blocks away from the Deltile Quartz plant, right?
Right around the corner.
Nice.
If you're anything like John Capel, you can probably hit a golf ball to it.
It's pretty close. Or far, depending on. Um, how long have you been with Metro?
Uh, this time we're closing in on 2 years.
This time? So it's a
I was with
ongoing
Joe.
relationship?
That's right. I was with Joe about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And then that was about a 2-year stint. Went to a manufacturer,
Got it.
then an engineering firm, and then came back to Metro Granite Marble and Quartz.
And that was when he had I think a couple bridge saws, did everything by hand.
Correct. We had
How many?
the shop on Logan Street inside in Nashville, and everything was old school.
So I think he had like a Yukon and like a America saw or something like that.
Yeah, I
Roma.
think so. I know we had a Yukon for sure. It was one of them.
So then he went to the new location in Dixon. I remember he came to visit us in Florida in 18 or 19 to check out the equipment. And then things got delayed because of COVID. And then I think it was the end of 20. He came and he said, I'm ready to open a whole new shop. And then he got all the siding stuff. So, yeah, he's a great person, man of his word.
Yeah.
Always does what he says he's going to do. And was that a cop?
Yeah,
State trooper?
it's all right. I'm abiding.
Yeah, we're doing okay. All right. So, yeah, anyways, so now you guys are doing a lot of DR Horton work, right?
Correct.
A lot of builder work.
Correct.
A little bit of custom, 10%, 5% custom.
I would say probably the other mix of the builders is probably about 10 to 15%.
Got it.
About 85% production for sure, and then adding in here as of late, the sprinkling of the commercial projects here and there. So it's been good.
How many install crews do you guys have?
We have subcontract. We have 5 crews that run.
5 crews every day?
5 crews
You
every
guys,
day.
what's your shifts like per week?
The shifts we do how they work, or
Yeah,
what do
aren't they a little different? Like they're not
We
like
do.
Monday through Friday, like 8
no,
hours.
correct. We do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
6 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift,
Okay.
and then we do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Mhm.
So the guys in the shop, or at least the machine operators, CNC guys, T-Rex operators, 3 days on, 4 days off.
Got it. 3 days on,
So-
4 days off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Work 36 hours, paid for 40. That extra 4 hours in there helps us maintain or set up the machine for the next day. So
Wow, that's
they
genius.
may have 20 minutes of overage or
What happens if you
whatever.
have to produce more? Do you guys add secondary shifts?
I mean, we have the capability, but right now we're running where those two split shifts kind of for the week run what we need to run. So
And
we
how many square feet are you guys averaging per week, I guess?
here the last month and a half, 2 months, we're a little bit over 4,000 square feet a week.
And I know that I've been around where I've been doing demos probably like a year ago. You guys were more towards like 4,800 to 5,100, something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been a little, dip off with that work, but I mean,
But that's still pretty good considering
yeah,
how many
I
people
mean,
are in the shop approximately doing 4,200 square feet a week.
yeah, we make it work. Machines help out.
Do you know how many people are in the shop? Like,
Right now, there are just in the shop, not support personnel in the front, would be about 15, I think, are back
15?
there.
It's material movers and
material
some of the guys
handlers,
doing
shop
some
foreman,
custom stuff.
warehouse,
At 10 or 15%.
fabricator.
How many of those
Couple
people are
polishers.
doing the 85% of the builder stuff? If you just had it, because I know like some of those hands are
There's probably
miter stuff. I know you guys were doing
probably
some
12.
integrated sinks.
12 of those are those, and then you've probably got got the Lotus
Bridge saw.
the bridge saw.
So you guys have a
so
Lotus
that-
bridge saw,
yeah.
right? Just regular manual bridge saw, not CNC.
Correct.
You guys have a miter splash, backsplash, edge polishing machine with the capability to cut miters and aprons. And then you have 3 dual table T-Rexes.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
And what have you seen in terms of, because you've been around shops for a long time, but this is the first time that you're in a shop where they're running predominantly the new hybrid cycle innovation. What is your take on it in general? Coming from watching shops operate with CNC saws and saw jets and routers.
Just 3 things probably would be faster, quieter, and cleaner.
That's a simple take.
Yeah.
What do you mean quieter? You mean like, oh, the noise, like
the noise level? Yeah, the noise level. I mean,
of the
which
routing?
a lot of people don't think about that in their shop, but I mean,
Well, nobody wears
you-
earmuffs in your shop.
no, yeah, exactly. And I mean, we could have a similar conversation as we're having here, right next to a machine running in the shop.
Whether it's
and-
finger bitting or milling
correct,
down
whatever it's running on there,
Right.
the saw, the finger bit, the polishing blade, or the polishers, or whatever. So I mean, a lot of people don't think about that, but it's kind of important. We look out for the people that we have in the back. I don't want them hurt, injured.
So cleaner, like
Yeah. Everything's with water, so again, that keeps the silica and the dust down.
because you're doing the whole, for a lot of people that are going to watch this, the hybrid cycle basically is you're putting the slab down one time, upside down, one placement. And there's an intermediate step where you'll take out the remnants and the splashes. That'll alleviate and create space for edge tools to come in after, and then profile all the edges. So basically, you're wormholing the process between a saw, that's a CNC saw, and a CNC router, because you're just putting the slab down one time, and then the pieces come off. Basically, that's the next thing that happens. They come off finished or ready to go to touch up, right?
Yeah, it's a very simple process.
Because you guys used to have the routers, because you started, when we
Correct.
first did the shop in 21, you guys had 2 single jumbo table routers. There's probably videos out there still where you can see the 2 Guardians, which
Right.
we don't make anymore. And so you guys were doing split process.
Correct.
So also
We
to
we
compare
kind of
Right.
stepped it through from the old school
transition
to a
the
transition to the Guardian. And
How
then-
much real estate did that save you in terms of those temporary carts, right? They call them work in progress
Right.
carts. The temporary carts take up a lot of real estate when you're cutting 20, 25 slabs a day.
Yeah, I think in the shop right now we have, I don't know, like 115, 120 carts.
Yeah.
And where they used to be full in playing a game of, fit it here, fit it there, where's this piece, where's that piece, to now,
Yeah.
I mean, we still have all those carts, but about half of those
You guys
kind of remain empty on the lot right now because
right.
one cart, maximum 2 carts for a job that gets processed, because we'll take the backsplashes off and those will get sent to the splash.
So there's a lot more
there's
calculation, labor, calculating how to temporarily store the pieces.
correct.
Because that's a good point.
There's typically we'll just say a kitchen or a job will have 2 carts.
You got like main pieces handling, and then you got backsplash handling.
Correct.
Or small piece handling.
And
Right?
so while the main pieces are still finishing on the machine,
Yeah.
the backsplashes take a ride over to the miter splash and they get finished, and then they're joined back up on one cart, which empties another cart again, and that cart goes back to. So it's a whole lot
'Cause you guys
easier because it opens up space in the shop as well. And
Because when you guys were splitting it up, you started with those 2 Guardians routers, and then you had the T-Rex dual table, and you guys were cutting remember Joe telling me like 20 to 25 slabs a day
Yeah.
of like,
And you're holding a lot of stuff.
yeah. And so that's a lot of movement. Like that's what, like 100 slabs a week that you're moving the pieces to a cart, and then you got to flip them over because they got to go face down in the routers, right? So that's a whole nother handling process.
Yeah.
So you're saving hundreds of labor. These are the little nuances that
Yeah, for sure.
aren't that obvious.
I mean,
you
we
know, when you look
haven't,
at it on a video, 10 seconds.
We haven't kind of calculated it down to the second or a minute even, but all those things, every time that somebody has to touch it, it's time wasted.
Yeah.
So,
And then that's in the shop, but then
yeah,
the other cool thing is programming, right? So you guys were programming, you had CAD files to program cutting, and then you had CAD files to program the router files for the routers.
now it's all in one.
Right. So before you had 4 files to keep track of for each
which
job.
is like, oh, where, and you know, that can help.
Because even though you guys are doing builder work, right? It sounds like you're doing like cut to size.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the end of the day, each job's different, right?
Well,
Like each job is custom, right?
Yeah, it is. It ends up, you know, everybody's like
simple, but it's
simple,
still
and,
custom.
and it may be the same plan,
Right.
but you know, there's nuance in each of those plans. That they may have put
Right.
a filler strip in this cabinet piece now, where the last one we did didn't.
Right.
So it's not really.
So now it's just one CAD file and one program for the whole job.
Yeah.
Easier to keep track of, way faster on the programming side.
For sure.
Right.
Easier to send to the machine.
You brought a good point up, because we were doing demonstrations and yesterday. Well, that's what we're going to do today too.
Yeah.
And we had visitors, right, that are looking at our equipment. They're watching this. And by the way, here, let me see. I'm going to pan over here, because this is pretty cool that you guys are just right next to the Dowel Tile,
right next to the Dowel Tile Quartz
factory
manufacturing facility. So
that's pretty convenient.
and you can see right down over there, they're loading up a truck right now with some material.
Yeah. So and now you guys are exploring these jobs that you said you got at the stadium. That's integrated sinks on porcelain or Decton. Is it Decton or porcelain?
Actually it's a porcelain, but I mean it's not from Decton. Forget the name brand, Element Quartz maybe, or Elements or something, or Euro West. That's what it is.
You're starting to see that become more popular. The
I think that for whatever reason, you know, is in more commercial stuff.
Yeah, and then
In
porcelain
outdoor
doors
application. Yeah, it's just
mitered, right?
right. So
Oh, cool, man. Well, thanks for the time and the conversation.
pull in and do what we do.
You actually do work for Metro, right?
Yeah, for sure. At least for today. See how that goes.
Thanks, buddy.